So this is Fargesia robusta. Relatively new to cultivation. This is a very cold hardy bamboo. It's evergreen. And the really nice thing about Fargesia is its clumping. So they don't spread with runners like a lot of the Phylostachys does. They just kind of slowly spread from the clump, and they're very easy to control. I planted them all along this. There's a fence behind there, and I planted them for privacy from the road. These will grow 12 to 15 feet in height. They shoot the canes primarily in the spring. It takes about 1 month from when you see them in the ground to when they actually reach their full height, and then they kind of leaf out. When you see new shoots coming up, if you break them off, my dogs broke one off, or broke two off actually. As soon as you broke that growing point off, that was it, done. Won't grow anymore. So they're very easy to keep in a tight confined space. My plan is to have about a 3 foot, 2.5 to 3 foot hedge of them. I have some, originally I bought small plants because that's all I could find. So these smaller ones are only about 5 feet tall. Lots of leaves, but the canes are very small, you know. Whereas I was able to find a lady who had a huge hedge of them, and she was taking divisions off it and was selling them. So here's my hand, so you can see this one actually shoots pretty big canes. They turn a yellowish color right here, like older ones. That's from probably from last year, and then this one's from this year. And eventually they die, and you can just remove them. And the bigger ones are actually quite useful around the garden. You can use as supports, use them for tomatoes, vegetables, whatever. So I would highly recommend looking for this. I believe it's hardy down to zone 6. There is a smaller version that looks identical. It's called Fargesia rufa. It only grows, I think, a maximum of about 8 feet, 6 to 8 feet. And I used to grow that in, outside of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, in zone 6B. And it did very well there. But this is robusta, much taller bamboo, and it really gets thick with age. So these went in maybe 10 canes each, and this is 2 years later. So probably about 5 times as many canes. Thanks for watching.